All right, so we're going to get our grand finals underway in a moment here. Jimmy coming out of winners and Equin0x coming out of losers. A lot of men here who were picked to win this tournament falling off. Tad has been knocked out. Dom was here, got knocked out. Slow Joe got knocked out early. Seabass, the most recent victim.
2, 1, go!
Here we are.
All right, Equin0x versus Top Jimmy.
Now we're going to have Equin0x versus his ultimate character, Bracket Demon. He does not like Cloud at all. He hates this matchup.
Do you know what the? Would you by any chance know what the matchup is? At least according to common knowledge.
Yes.
The common
Cloud,
opinion.
Yeah, Cloud wins considerably. I am 1-0 against Equin0x, and he is far better of a player than I am. You get carried by your character a lot of the time, but he has labbed this matchup a lot. He studied it. He won't be as bad off as other Zero Suits because he just hates the matchup. I'm pretty sure common knowledge is like 60-40 Cloud.
Is that bad?
55-45 to 60-40. It's in that range for sure.
Uh-oh, that's a regrab. But he misses the dash attack.
Cloud punishes everything Zero Suit does so heavily and just hits so hard.
Yeah, she has a big enough hurt box and a fast enough fall speed to be relatively comboable by Cloud.
Yeah, at early percents and then late percents, most smash attacks are just going to kill her once she gets to about 90. She's even lighter than she used to be before the DLC days.
Yeah, the Sakurai decided that women should be lighter.
Oh, Equin0x unable to up B to that platform. Oh, wow, that was a good mix-up. Up B not going to kill Limit Cloud, though.
Yeah, he's a tad heavier in that situation. Jimmy
just said screw it there and went for the spike box on Dare. Jimmy, no fear today.
And again, he's been playing on point. This is the best I've seen him play. This is the best I've seen a lot of players play today.
Yes, Unibrownie's had a breakout tournament. Equin0x right in the middle of his. And Jimmy is his last roadblock to taking home this win as he gets that first stock of the set with the up B there a moment ago.
And again, Equin0x is in the loser's bracket, so he has not one set, but 2 sets to take.
Jimmy not DIing left or right, just DIing in general, letting Equin0x hit him with multiple up airs, and now he is in combo percent.
The slow, menacing walk.
It's a good thing to do against Equin0x. You got to try to get him to move. Up air, up air. Grab.
Zaire will can confirm into that sometimes.
Oh, goes for the flip kick. Oh my God, the Jimmy!
Counter edge guarding like a boss right there.
Jimmy, that's not okay.
Top Jimmy, he's the king.
Equin0x taking a second to do an unintentional shoot-at.
So I'm going to assume Equin0x is going to be terrified of going through a back throw kick flick for the rest of the set.
Possibly.
Because that happens.
Jimmy just said screw it. Like, you only have 2 ways to recover, and one of them will kill you. Choose wisely.
But we are ZSS on triplats. We've seen multiple times today ZSS take stocks at relatively early percents on this stage. Cloud gets big combos here, but none that result in super early kills, just big damage.
He did have his jump. I wasn't quite sure there. Equin0x, despite losing that last game to the crazy side B, has been playing better as the game went on. And hopefully he can carry the momentum over despite the loss. Up air, combo, not quite, he's gonna fall out of it. Jimmy walking up, getting a, I like the stuttered jabs. It's very good. It's a great mix-up tool for Cloud, so that they can't immediately go for the punish off of jab 3 if they shield it. Jimmy with a light dash attack into up air combo. Catches the flip kick with a back air. Equin0x all of a sudden unable to breathe very recently, although Limit now gone. This might be Equin0x's chance to strike.
Jimmy misses the ledge, but no punish from Equin0x.
Yeah, Jimmy landed on stage, and Equin0x was not expecting it.
A lot of this game, at least a lot of the past bit of the game, has been Equin0x off stage with Jimmy's ledge pressure. That's a regrab, but Equin0x, I don't think that air dodge is intentional.
No, definitely was not. Neither one of these men seems to be able to put the other away. That up B still not going to kill because Cloud got Limit during it. Nair, not quite going to kill. Oh, one more decent hit from Jimmy. Doesn't even have to be necessarily a constant kill option.
Up air will certainly kill. Up tilt might kill, actually.
A lot of patience from Equin0x. Shield not quite breaking.
At the same time, a down smash could see a lot of stock for Equin0x if he gets one.
Up B!
That's it.
Out of shield. That's going to take the first stock of this game.
And a lot of movement. Both of these players are relatively movement-based. Equin0x always has been, and if you're previously a Falcon main, that means your movement's good.
A lot of good aerial combos there. Jimmy not with limit that time. Equin0x saying, you know what? After last game, I'm going for this flip kick.
The bear are going to catch the roll there. Pick the stock.
Equin0x trying to put it away early there with that flip kick. Jimmy already having limit though.
That is a
Forward
mistech, but rolls out to avoid the paralyzer.
Forward smash not quite going to kill. Jimmy not able to mount much offense, but Equin0x not able to confirm too much out of it, although he does have Cloud up to 105, 112, 119 as he starts to finally land.
But they say it often, Cloud's a comeback kid. He's got finishing touch.
Yeah.
He's got some decent early kill options, especially with the rage he contains.
I'll tell you right now, if Jimmy hits a finishing touch for this stock, that will probably be the end of Equin0x's tournament.
It's
Preemptively. He did that to Pikachu earlier. I was coaching Jimmy and I said, hey man, you're against Villager, don't you— Oh, there it is!
There it is!
There it is!
He did it.
Oh man, I'm telling you right now that you can pretty much cash it in.
He did it.
Oh my lord.
Equin0x has to win 3 games in a row just to have another chance of fighting Jimmy.
I told Jimmy earlier when he was fighting the Pikachu Villager, like, you don't need to use your limit. You're bodying him. Just make sure you don't get gimped off stage. And I told him that, and he turns around and first stock just runs in for a finishing touch
yeah,
kill.
that was a really— I saw that one. It was against the DK.
And this is how you know he knows his tournaments may be over.
This always happens at hidden bosses. Panda always switches to Fox and Krantz. People always go in their usually less than proficient secondaries. Not bad secondaries, but not quite as good as their mains. Although Equin0x's DK is pretty good. I like the figure 8 they got going on the cursor there.
Equin0x taking a sweet time
Smash throw?
on what could potentially be the final match of the evening.
Not gonna lie, I kind of hope so because I am hungry.
Well, seeing Equin0x bust out the DK, part of me wants him to win. The other part of me knows he just got finishing touched.
Hey, I will always root for DK. You could be my best friend. You could be my grandmother. And I'm going to root for DK if your opponent is DK.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of battering, a lot less defensive play in this game, for certain. DK might be Equin0x's most aggressive character. Jimmy isn't necessarily the most passive Cloud in the world.
DK is, he's on the up and coming in the meta. Got a really good placement at Civil War. Is he dead? He's dead.
Ding dong.
That's the thing about DK. It's considerably harder for him to win neutral, but when he does, he gets so much more out of it. He has to win neutral less times than his opponent in order to get a stock and to get damage.
Yeah, then it really just comes down to player skill. Jimmy wanted it all with that fair. Falling there would have been optimal, but fair would have been an insta-killer.
I imagine the offstage game, if he can force DK to up B, will be pretty easy to cross-slash or hit him with the dare or offstage fair. But you can't really get Equin0x in that situation.
DK's recovery is one of the more brutal ones, although Equin0x, despite getting side beat there, has been looking pretty good with this DK.
Doesn't get a massive amount of extra credit, but DK grabs you, and that's like 30 to 40 damage, so it's not entirely necessary. Up air is stale now, that's a factor. Because he did use up air twice in a row there.
Yeah, up air's a little stale. Jimmy does have limit, but on the other hand, DK hasn't taken much damage. And he has a heavy body. It's a little bit harder to kill him than most.
Yeah, he'll survive a bit longer. That would have killed, possibly.
That, I think if it wasn't stale, it would have. He hadn't done any other moves in between. Although another one, I don't know if the percent is right, but another one will if it is.
He does have limit, which makes him a tad heavier. I don't think it'll connect now, though.
Although all of a sudden, Jimmy mounting offense. Jimmy with another finishing touch!
That is
to seal this tournament.
The best way you can end a tournament with a finishing touch.
Jimmy just shrugs his shoulders, gives the camera the thumbs up.
Top Jimmy, he's the king.
Jimmy winning games 2 and 3 of Grand Finals with finishing touch. What a brutal way to blow Equin0x out of this tournament, although a great run from Equin0x, who takes second place. Seabass with his Bowser also making an excellent run, going out in third.
Tom taking fourth, and my phone died, so I can't check the bracket after that.
Beyond that, you know, there's a lot to look up. A lot of good things happened. A lot of very solid players actually kind of fell out of this. Hold on a second. I call your finishing touch.
3, 2, 1, go!
All right.